Okay. See this one here. We are in a lightning experience, and what all these are nothing but a records. Okay. This is nothing but a list view, right? This is the list view what we created, right? So the beauty in lightning experience is you can pin your contact. You can pin your contact. Sorry, you can pin your list view. Okay. So whenever you're launching your contact, okay, you can by default this list view will be enabled for you. Okay. So now there is a button here. We can technically call this button as a list view button. Which button? List view button. Technologies are important. When come to the back to the lightning experience, technologies will be the different. What is buttons are? List view buttons. You are aware of new button, right? When you click on no, wait, get it. Okay. What is this? New button. What buttons these are? List view buttons. Because you are on the list view. When you are in the list view, you can see the buttons. We can call it as list view buttons. Click on new. What we will call this one technically? A model pop-up. Pop-up period. Kada? ఒక వ్యూ ఇలా పైకి వస్తుంది, right? So click on new, a pop-up, model pop-up, right? You fill your data. Got it? I'm just filling my data, necessary information, whatever I require. Right? So when I click on save, you can see a message on the screen. We can call it as a toast. What is that? Toast message. తీసుకోమను ఇక్కడికి వచ్చాము చెప్తాను ఇక్కడ క్లాస్. Okay. So have you seen the green color message? That is a toast message. Okay. So now what we call technically another class చెప్తాను
next class.
వచ్చేస్తా. Okay. So what we call this one technically? Compact layout. What is that? Compact layout. And what all these options are? No. Are you on list view yet?
No.
List view lo no, the record lo no. You're on the record. Okay. These are called quick actions. What is that? Quick actions. See, when I am on list view, see when I click on the tabs, I'm on the list view now, right? Here I can see the button, so I can technically call it as list view buttons. But right now I'm not on the list view. I'm on the record. See here, there is 18-digit ID. I'm viewing the record, right? So now I can technically say it as quick actions. So I can quickly create a case. When I click on this button here, again a model pop-up will be populated, and you fill up these details and click on save. A case will be created and associated to this customer, associated to this contact. So we can call technically this is nothing but a compact layout. What is that? Compact layout. So on the compact layout, you can see up to 10 fields. మళ్ళీ వస్తాయి. Okay, ఆ రోజు ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశాను. Just today also I'm introducing you because I want to manage this compact layout. I want to manage these buttons, right? I want to manage this section, these sections. See here you can see the detail sections. So this is the detail part. Then where is the child objects you can see? You can see child objects on the related tab. So these are the child objects. Clear? Okay. Going back again. Now you know how to how to access the application, how to access the tabs, how to access the objects, how to create the records, delete the records, update the records, right? Fine. Now let me see how can I create the application. You want to create anything else inside a Salesforce. First one you have to do it is click on setup. Go to the build section because you are trying to build, right? You are trying to build. So there is an option called create. There is an option called apps. Click on these apps. So you click on new button. So how many apps will be there? How many types of apps will be there?
2 types.
What are they? Customer. So we already know about console apps. We already know about customer, but just giving you one more time. Okay. So when you click on custom apps, okay, generally we use custom apps for the sales applications, not service based, correct? Sales based applications. So when you choose custom apps, click on next. It will ask the name for you. Okay, when you click on next, thank you. So here you can change your logo. You need to do one more option there. That's a secret. I don't want to tell you. Okay. So now, so what is this option?
Tabs.
Tabs. So no need to put your brain. Okay, I'm going to create an application. My application want to access the tabs. So I can choose it like this. Okay, I can click on next. Now what is this?
Profile access.
Profile level access. It is asking profile level. Earlier, first beginning days, we don't know what exactly the profile is. Okay. So if you have, yesterday I drawn one diagram, right? The continuation of this one. Here you can see the actor. Okay. So here there will be a profile. Yesterday. Right? If you give access to this profile, and this profile is associated to this user, then what? He can access this application, he can access this tab, object, forget about the records. Right? So now I give access to all the people. This is the way how you create the application. Now here you can see your created application, retail management. See, I just given access of this one. So creation of applications are matter of less than a 1 minute, I feel, right? And if you come to the part of a console, if you select the consoles, here it is, right? So the view will be changed here. Okay, if you open a if you open a custom app, the tabs will be open side by side. Okay, side by side. It shows in a different tabs. Sorry, different browser tabs. Browser tabs, these are the browser tabs, right? It shows in a different tabs. But when it comes to the part of this service console, it's very simple. Okay, so right now I'm just viewing this case. Okay, I'm just viewing this case right now. I'm not clicking on control button. I just click on that button. The record has been opened here. That record related account. See, it opens in the subtabs. See, subtabs. Now, if I want to go for another case, opening this one. See, it opens here in the primary tab. And again, it opens in the sub-tab. So when I'm dealing with this case, I can see the details here directly. When I'm in this case, I can deal with details directly. That's the beauty of your service consoles. What the point? That's the beauty of your service consoles. So how many applications we can create? How many types of applications we can create? Two types. What are they? Even in the Lightning experience also the same. Okay. But when it comes to the part of Lightning experience,
Service hub is Lightning is
it's a by default Lightning. So when I go into the Lightning experience, so here, okay, there is an app manager will be there, right? Under platform tools, you can see the app manager. You click on the app manager, then you can create a new Lightning app. Okay, it's a very simple steps you can follow. Got the point? So when you create the app, you can see your app on the app launcher. So like this, you can see your applications, right? Here, any difficulties you are facing? Simple or difficult? Simple. General నేను చెప్తుంటే సింపుల్ గా అనిపిస్తుంది. ఎప్పుడైతే రివర్స్ కేటీ తీసుకుంటున్నానో అప్పుడు తెలుస్తుంది నీకు డిఫికల్టీ. ఎందుకంటే నీకు తెలుసు కానీ చెప్పలేదు, అదే ప్రాబ్లం. ఎప్పుడైతే చెప్పగలుగుతామో అప్పుడు ఖచ్చితంగా జాబ్ అనేది నీకు చేస్తుంది. సో ఫస్ట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ ఇట్. ఓకే, నౌ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు ద క్లాసిక్ అగైన్. So now I want to create an object inside a Salesforce. So how can I create? Very simple. You just click on setup, scroll down. So before creating the object, there are some standard objects will be there and there are some custom objects will be there. Standard objects means given by the Salesforce people. Custom objects means we are created, right? But you want to know the variation. Like let's say for example, what are the standard objects you have been seeing? Case, opportunity, needs, accounts. So all those objects are nothing but a standard objects. Your transaction line item, coupon codes, service request, all those are nothing but a custom objects based on a business we created, right? See, if you observe here, all standard objects will be available in Customize. Correct? All standard objects will be available in Customize. When you click on this Customize, here you can see all the standard objects. Now, if I want to extend my account object, let's say I want to create a new field on the account object, I will come here and I'll choose this object. If I want to extend the metadata of my standard objects, you understood my statement? If I want to extend the metadata means either it could be an object, either it could be a field, record type, page level, or the formulas, whatever the stuff you do, all comes under metadata. Okay, if you want to do such kind of a things, you come here, click on this account and click on this fields. Now you can create a custom field. Like that we have been created so many custom fields, right? So if I want to enhance this standard behavior of standard object, similarly if I want to create my own object, come here, click on create, choose your objects, click on new custom object. So here you can fill up all your data, right? And you can give access this object to the profiles so that this profile user can access your respective object. Okay, so at that time only you are able to create some tabs. Tabs also available here, where it is here under create section. When you click on tabs, see these are the tabs where we created. When you just click on new tab, if object is available, now you can choose your tab style. Okay, again when you click on next, again it will ask the profile level permissions. Are you getting the point what I'm trying to say? So navigation is very important. Now if people ask you, you consider this is the question only for you. Okay, see, I want to create a field on the opportunity. That field is something like active. It is a checkbox related stuff. Got it? What I'm trying to say? It is a checkbox related stuff. On which object should I create? Checkbox object. Checkbox. Okay. Telugu madam. Okay. See, we have a checkbox related functionality. I want to that the checkbox of name is active. I want to create that active field on the opportunity. So how can I create is the question. ఏ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ లో క్రియేట్ చేయాలి? ఆపర్చునిటీ లో క్రియేట్ చేయాలి. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? నేను సెటప్ కొట్టాలి. సెటప్కి వెళ్ళి కస్టమైజ్కి వెళ్ళాలి. కస్టమైజ్కి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత ఆపర్చునిటీకి వెళ్ళాలి. ఆపర్చునిటీలో ఫీల్డ్ సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి. ఫీల్డ్స్లో న్యూ కొట్టాలి. న్యూ కొట్టిన తర్వాత different types of checkboxes are there. Okay, sorry, the different types of data types are there. Data type means what type of a data it is, right? Scroll down and choose your checkbox. Click on next. Give it like active. Next.
Mandatory means
So what is it is asking? Field level security for profile. That means in this record, you will have a field, isn't it or not? Right? So that means these fields are available with respect to the object only. Okay. So whether to visible of this field, I'm not talking about the record, because record level security will never be applicable for a profiles. Field level security. Right? So I'm giving access to all the profiles and clicking on next. Right? It is asking for a page layouts. Page layout. మనం create చేసాం కదా page layouts. Access ఇవ్వాలా వద్దని అడుగుతుంది. See, this is a custom field. That's why you can see a _C. Clear? Any doubts? Very simple. You have to
we
be.
need to check.
We need to check. Very good boy. Come here. Click on opportunity. Click on new. Choose any record type. Got it, huh? Happy? Good. Unit testing done. Right? So now you know how to create the applications. Now you know how to create the objects, create the tabs, and create the fields. There are different types of fields are there. There are some variations of fields are there. When you click on new, here you can see these three fields are in a one category. These three fields are in another category. I mean, not fields, data types. Auto number, formula, and roll-up summary are in one category. Lookup relationship, master detail of external lookup relationship are another category. And rest of the things are in another category. Do you know why? Before going there, do you know what is data type? What?
Type of
Come from back. What type of a data it is? Your name, what type of a data? Your Aadhaar number, what type of a data? Your phone number, your email, your address, what type of a data it is? See, the data what is available in the world, definitely it will have some type of a data. Typeline data ఎవరితో చూపించారు ఉందా లేదా ఉందా
judge.
ఉందా సార్ అర్జెంట్ పబ్జీ ఆడుతున్నారు సరే కనిపెట్టు రీసెర్చ్ చేస్తే సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్ ప్రపోజ్ చేసి ఇక్కడ పెట్టిద్దాం అది No, I just asked you for a challenge, right? Find out any kind of a data which is not usable, okay? Which is not achievable, so that we can refer to the Salesforce. See, there is an option called ideas. What is this? Ideas. Idea, here. Ideas.salesforce.com. Okay, so we can post our idea here. Okay, we can post our idea here, so that if it is really worthful and it is really useful to the business, definitely they will include. That's what. Okay, that's why I asked you to find it. Okay. Now, all these are common things here for checkbox, currency, date and time. Okay, I need not to be explain all this stuff, but these are very important. Auto number. Auto number means sequence number. So generally we use auto numbers for the orders. Let's say, for example, invoice generation, because I cannot be memorize, all those information. So for that invoice generation, I can use these auto numbers. Formulas still not yet done. Okay, formulas are very simple. Here, yesterday I created concatenate. That is a formula. Based on the inputs what you supply, it will give the output. You didn't work on formulas? Not on Salesforce in real time. You worked on it. Sure. I also work. See. Formulas are very simple. A equal to 10. Okay. Uh, B equal to 10. Then I created a formula expression C equal to A plus B. Then what is the output of C? 20. I changed the B input like a 20 here. Then what will be the output here? 30. So I'm not changing the output. Okay, based on this expression. Okay, based on this expression, based on the input values, the output will be changed. Am I changing this one? No. I changed only the input source based on the calculation. So these kind of calculations we already done in the childhood, and we are going to bring up that in this current week. Formula, it's auto-generated. Salesforce will calculate whenever the record is open. Okay, these formulas will be calculated. Remember it. And we worked on the roll-up summaries, right? Roll up, roll up. What do you mean by roll up?
Linear imagine maximum value. Count.
See,
Oh,
you just అలా అని చెప్తాను మీ చాలా క్లాసులు చెప్పాలి. See, what is this? Summary. Summary. What it will summarize? It will summarize the child records. It summarizes the child records. Okay. Roll up all the stuff of your related information and it will populate onto the parent. Let us say, for example, you consider this is an account. Okay. You consider this is an opportunity. Right? There are different types of records are there in opportunity. Now, how many records are there?
3 records.
3 records are there, right? So I need to create a field on the account. I need to create a field on the account. Let's say there is an account A1. Account A1 is a record. This A1 is associated to this R1, R2, R3. అంతే కదా ఇలా వద్దులే డయాగ్రమ్ అయితే కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతుంది. I'll draw one more diagram. This is account and this is opportunity, and we are having account A1 and we are having like opportunity 1, opportunity 2, opportunity 3 and opportunity 4. For this account A1 record, like 3 opportunities are associated. How many? 3 opportunities. I want to create a field on the account. So that is nothing but account. So how many records are there? 3. Now I associate the same account for a different opportunity. Now what will be the count here? 4. Right? So I'm summarizing all this stuff and populating onto the parent. So roll-up summaries can be created only on the parent object. Underline this one. Roll-up summaries can be created only on the parent object. Then it roll up all the related information, populate onto the parent. And roll-up summaries will be created only for master details relationships. Remember that. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll talk about relationships in the next backup session. It's time over. Some other batch is waiting actually. So what we can do, again this Saturday, we are going to touch down the backup session. Okay. This Saturday we have the class, right? So I can expect a presentations from you.
Sir, what is the difference between 15 digits and 18 digits?
There's a lot of difference. Actually, if I say, the classic, you can say 50 digits. Lightning, you can see 18 digits. Then what is the difference? Means last 3 digits, it will be in the capital digits. Okay, case sensitive. Case sensitive. Okay, 15 digit is not a case sensitive. Atlana rasko. And 18 digit capitals and small capitals crash, it won't work out. And that too, the last 3 digits will always tell us about the from which server this data is coming. Okay, I'm stopping the session today. Okay, we'll continue the backup on relationships and record types and page layouts this Saturday. Tomorrow we are going to be working on the VS Code, Visual Studio Code. That is very important. Okay, thank you guys.